up, guys? Today we are going to be making hot Cheeto chicken tenders, and I have these right here, and we're going to open them up, and then we're going to wash them off, and then we're going to wash our hands. So I'm going to get a pair of scissors. Watch out, Chloe. I don't want you to get hurt. So we're going to open. Plastic off. Okay. That's gross. Oh, just put that there. Okay. So these are what they look like before. They're just raw chicken. And now I have to rinse it off. I'm going to flip them so I can wash both sides. Pretty messy, honestly. Keep tearing apart. Okay. Well, just rinse it off. Rinse them. Okay. I'm going to put these aside and we're going to wash our hands with some Ajax Ultra. Wash our hands, stay clean and stay safe. Alrighty. I'm going to go over here and get some napkins. And then I'm going to have to wash my hands again. So right now, these are washed off and ready, so I'm going to let them sit. And I'm going to go get the ingredients that we need to make it. So here's my first ingredient. They are flaming hot Cheetos, and they're crunchy. Anything I don't eat, I'm going to eat them normally, but I'm going to crush them up. So I have to make a bowl of this, and then I have to get eggs. So here, then, so these are eggs. These are the used. Yep. So, 18 big eggs. I'm gonna go here, and then we need 2 different bowls. And we're just gonna go here and grab these 2. Okay, so we're gonna put this bag aside here. Alright, first thing we're gonna do is open up our eggs, and we need about 3 eggs. So here's 1. And then we're gonna throw these away afterwards. Just gonna put them right here for now. Put it here. And then boom, 3 eggs. And now we are gonna scramble them once we get our hot Cheetos crushed up in our Ziploc bag. So we're gonna open this bad boy up. Smells good. So I'm probably gonna need something to mush it up with. I'm gonna grab a mallet because it's probably gonna crush it up real good. And right now, I have to fill this up with hot Cheetos. So I'm gonna open the bag up, and then I'm gonna fill it up with hot Cheetos. It's about enough. So we'll set these aside for now. Close our bag. Wait, actually we gotta make sure no air's in it. Flatten. Then we're gonna close it all the way. And now we're gonna crush it up. Try to get them real. So now that we done mushed them up, we're gonna open it, and we're going to put it in the bowl. And they could be more crushed up actually, but that's okay. So move it around a little bit. They could actually be more crushed up, but it's fine for now, I guess. So now we're gonna go leave this here just in case we need more. We're gonna get a fork and we're gonna whisk up the eggs. So, and I smashed my finger with that mallet and it really hurt. So, I'm gonna whisk it. Whisk up my eggs since it's yellow. Alright. So, right now, everything's set up. What we need to do is preheat our air fryer. Air fry at 400 degrees, and then the time, we need to up the time to 20 minutes. Hold on. What is it doing? Jeez Louise. There we go. Alright, 20 minutes for 400 degrees, and then we're going to press start. And now it's preheating, and it will beep when it's ready. So, honestly, while we wait, we could crush it up some more, and then we're going to get a plate, and then we're going, once we get that plate, we're going to put the rest of like the hot Cheetos and the eggs on it. I'm gonna make sure I don't hit my hand. It's not on this actually. Gotta re-smush. So, it's pretty good. Jeez, why is it so hard to smush hot Cheetos? Gotta get every single one. There, finally, actually some good smushage. Yep, there we go. That is smushed up. Now, before we start our process, we actually need to rearrange this. But when I do this, I have to look, make sure there's no big chunky pieces that will mess it up, because we do have to dip it in here. So any crushy, I'll go in there. And I did wash my hands before I did this, because I touched that wrong. So we actually have to go this way. And now we're gonna go grab a plate. You always want to clean up after yourself, so we're going to throw these eggs away, actually. These broken eggs, and then we're going to grab a plate with our other stuff. And you always want to clean up after yourself. One thing I learned after cooking anything, breakfast, whatever, always clean up after yourself. I could wipe my hands off. Eggs back. And you always want to make sure you have extras. Don't always put your extras in, because eventually it will get chunky and there'll be big pieces, and you don't like that. You don't want that when you dip your chicken stuff in it. So while we wait for this, we're going to move the mallet. The plate's over here. So it says add food, so it's ready. So we need to open it just to make sure it's not like cooking nothing. So now we're going to rinse our hands off so we don't have all this hot Cheeto dust. Get a napkin, just dry off our hands. Alright, now throw this away in a minute. So we got our thing. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna mix it up a little more, take the fork out. Now you never need to change your yolks, because you're not dipping your Cheeto and then your yolk. So the yolk will never get messed up. So what I'm gonna go with this one first. And they're like kind of messed up, so just do that. Then you're gonna dip, let it fall off, because you need as much as you can get. And then you dip it, you cover it in hot Cheetos. You wanna make sure you get it nicely coated down. That's why we have a big bag. Then you want to rub off any excess. So you, once again, get as much as you can. off any excess. Then you just want to, get your Cheetos. No, that's one of them. Now we're going to keep repeating the same process. Well, that's pretty big. We're going to probably actually have to cut these in half now that I think about it. So, alright. We're going to have to do this. Boom. Boom. Get everywhere. Come on. Alright. So now we put it in our hot Cheetos. And we're just going to grab any of it. And we're going to cover it once again as much as possible. Wipe off all the excess. Come back. Redo it. Just keep on going. The good thing about the air fryer is that it doesn't use unhealthy fats and oils like oil when you have to cook and fry your food. And I just don't like all this stuff on my chicken and in my yolk because it'll mess it up. So I need to actually grab napkins so that I can just wipe off my Cheeto hands because you don't want that in your yolk. And then, all right, now we're going to get back to the process. Eggs first. Make sure you get it freshly coated. I'm going to grab it, let it sit out. Let the egg yolk run down a little more. And then we're going to come here. We're going to make sure it's covered in egg yolk. And you're going to get these Cheetos and cover it. If you're gonna need no access, you're gonna flip it and redo it because you didn't get enough on it just now. All right, that looks like enough. Maybe put some right here. But then you take this. Boom. So now we already got 3 of them. Like I said, I rinsed my hands. No, like Cheeto, extra Cheetos. Rinse, rinse, rinse. Grab my napkin. So my camera cut out. Well, my phone died, so, I already did a couple more of them. I'll close that up in a minute. I'm doing my last one, and it's my biggest one. I gotta let it drench off. Well, actually, I don't really, because I don't have any more, so I need to move this so I don't get egg yolk anywhere. And I had to change out my Cheetos, because once, like I said, it gets clunky after a while of being in eggs, and I smashed these Cheetos up for this last one. It's huge, so I gotta get all up under it just to cover it up. This one's gonna be good. This is gonna be the biggest one. Once it's cooked, so the air fryer is still preheated, and it's ready to be put in. So, just covering the last one. And that's official. Well, I could get some over here. This little neck piece won't cover up. Alright. Anyways, this is my last one. And we're done with it. So, all this extra stuff I'll throw away, dump out. And here's a close-up of the chicken. And the one under it. So I'm gonna put it in the air fryer in just a minute. I have put aluminum foil in it so it doesn't stick to the pan. But now I actually have to wash my hands, and then I'll put it in. We'll just rinse them off at least because there's a lot of Cheeto. And then just hurry up and put it on. So I'm gonna go in here. We're gonna lay them down. I'm gonna spread it out. I'm gonna move it to the side a little. And then the last 2, one right up here and one down here. And now for the moment of truth, them going in. Gonna turn on, air fry, start. Well, preheated again because it was off. But I'll get back to you when it's cooked. Peace. Alright guys, we're back. And we gotta flip them so they're not getting burnt on this side. Flipped. They look pretty good, actually. I bet you that they'll be better crusty once we flip it. Gotta get this little one back here, okay? Then we're gonna put it back in, and we'll be back when it's done. Peace. We're back and they're done. Take them out. Look at that. So, yup. So we're gonna get a clean plate because this is just crumbs. Actually, it's up here, luckily for me. And they're gonna be really hot. So we are going to grab it and we are going smell really good. I don't know if they're gonna be spicy or what. Can't even get it up. Oh man. Hold on. There we go. And we're gonna take this out in a minute. So that's what they look like. And now we're gonna get a knife and we're gonna cut it open. We're gonna just use a butter knife because they're not sharp. Well, it's just a tinder. So some of it looks crispy. All right, I'm gonna get this one. This is what it looks like. Looks freshly cooked. And this was a really fun experiment, actually. Well, that will end it. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to try it really quick. That's really good. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and enjoy this. Thank you for watching. I would like to thank my mom for teaching me how to actually make fried food and the process of it because I didn't know how. And thank you to Cheetos for being extra hot and tasting very good, actually. So I'm going to go. I'm going to enjoy my meal and I'm going to clean up. And we'll see you in my next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.